Hi everybody, it's good to be back with you again. And this is going to be the last of this series of Cooking with Granny Mac. So I was wondering what I should do, and I thought it had to be something maybe a little bit different. So I was talking to a friend in at work and I said, I think it has to be ice cream. And this person suggested that I did ice cream in a bag. We don't do that back in Ireland. We buy our ice cream off the shelf, or we have special machines that make it. I have never ever done it before. So I said to this person, you better come and join me today to make certain that I get it right. So prior to us meeting this individual, I want you to go and get your hands washed as usual. Be back in 20 seconds and you'll see who I've got with me.
I'm excited to be here today and cook with Granny Mac in her kitchen. I was invited over to be a special guest on your video today, and I have also never made ice cream in a bag. I've seen it done. I know they do it, I think, in grade 2 science, and I think they might even do it in kindergarten or preschool. So some of you, this might be familiar, but we're going to teach all of you how to do it. Okay, Granny Mac's going to tell us what to do.
As you can see, there's a social distance between Mrs. Gilson and myself, but it's very nice to have her here with us. I know that she'd wanted to join us earlier in the year, but wasn't able to do so. As usual, I've got all my ingredients gathered, and you will see what they are at the end of the show. It'll be all written up, but it's very, very simple. I tried it at the weekend, and do you know what? Tastes great. Always say that, don't I? So, to get us organised, we need 2 bags. They have to be the sealable bags, resealable bags. So you need a large one and a small one. Mrs. Gilson, you have yours as well?
I got my bags ready.
Absolutely brilliant.
I'm a really good student.
She
I'll do
is.
exactly what you tell me.
I'm the boss here because it's my kitchen. She might be the principal at the school, but I'm the boss in my own kitchen. We've each got our bowls, and my goodness, what a tray full of items. So we're going to work with some of the items that are on this tray today, depending upon your taste. So there's choices. I don't know, but we'll find out in a second what Mrs. Gilson prefers, type of ice cream that she prefers. But we've got different flavorings. I've got peppermint flavoring, caramel flavoring, vanilla, and strawberry.
I also
have different colorings that we will use so that we know which ice cream is which. So what goes obviously with peppermint is green. What goes with strawberry? Pink. And you'll see how it works out later on. Different ingredients. What would be your preferred ingredient?
I think I would have to probably go with the crunchy bar.
Oh,
I like toffee.
right. This reminds me of home. We have got a special ice cream, a homemade ice cream that's made back, it's Maud's Ice Cream, and it's made back in Ireland, and it's called Pooh Bear Ice Cream. What a name.
That's fun.
Isn't it? But it is absolutely delicious. And it's made of something like crunchy and ice cream all mushed up together. But it is so good.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to try.
That's the one. Okay,
Yep.
so that's the one for Mrs. Gilson. Peppermint. I quite like peppermint, so I would add a little bit of this to the peppermint one, or use it as a decoration on it when it's finished. Caramel. You could add some of these little chocolate buttons to it. Strawberries, fresh fruit. So if you're having blueberry or anything like that ice cream, I would get the fruit that goes with it. What I like about this idea of making ice cream in a bag is the fact that you do your own, whatever way you want it. You use your own ingredients and you will absolutely love it. Afterwards, if you want to share it a little bit with somebody else or take a little bit of theirs, I think I might want to take a little bit of Mrs. Gilson's.
I'll share.
Will you share? Well, I mightn't share. We'll see. We'll just see what the mood is like when we do it. So we're ready to begin. We're ready to go. Large bag first. I'm putting it inside my bowl, and that's so that I don't put the ice all over the place. Now, Mrs. Gilson, what I would like you to do is to put 3 cups full of ice into your bag, please.
All right.
And that will get us started. Bit noisy.
1, 2, 3. My mom always taught me when you're measuring to count out loud, then you're less likely to forget.
She's a wise lady.
She's a very wise lady.
I've met your mum. She is a wise lady. I'm going to take the bag out of the bowl because we're going to measure our cream next. And it's 1 full cup of cream, but what I'm going to do is use a half a cupful. So I wonder how many half cupfuls are there in 1 cup? Come to the answer later. The reason I'm doing it is because if I use a full cup in this little bag, it could end up all over the place. So we're going to measure into this and put it into the bag. The bag will be in here in case we spill any of the cream. Right,
Okay,
go ahead,
I'm
Mrs.
ready
Gilson.
to go. All right, so half a cup of cream.
1 cup.
Or 1 cup of cream. So I'm going to do, can I give them the answer?
Yes.
I'm going to do 2 half cups.
They're pretty clever, these kids, you know.
They're so smart. Okay, so there's a half cup. And another half cup. Sorry, I can't really see it in my bowl, but I'll hold it up now. Oh, this is going to make a mess.
I've got my own separate half a cup.
And then there's my 1 cup of cream in there.
To that 1 cup of cream, would you please add 2 tablespoonfuls of sugar?
Sure.
If I can just reach across you here while I fill mine up.
Okay, so 2 tablespoons, that's that nice big one.
Yes, it is indeed.
Do I want it to be like a big bubble on top or flat on top?
No,
What am
pretty
I-
flat on top,
Okay,
please.
so I'm going to use the bag to kind of
Wow.
smooth it out like that. 1. 2.
And as you can see, while she was doing that, I've been filling my bag with cream.
Cut now, move the cream out of the way.
Your sugar.
Start with your sugar. Now I'm adding my sugar.
It's my turn now to add my sugar. Should have had my flat knife. Remember I taught you that before? So 1, 2 of sugar. That's the 2. Right, Mrs. Gilson, flavouring.
Okay.
What flavouring was it that you were going to use, Mrs. Gilson?
I'm going to use the crunchy bar.
Okay, is there a particular, would you like a particular colour to go with it?
I think I'll do this creamy peach color.
Creamy peach colour.
There we go.
Okay, we need a little spoon then.
All right, and just put a little
Just
bit.
put a little drop in.
I'm going to try and get just a little bit.
A little bit more than that, I think.
A little bit more than
yes,
that?
you'll need a little bit more than that.
So
That's
can you guys
it.
see? There's just a little bit on that spoon. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. There we go. Okay, the color's in.
The colour's in, and I'm going to add some of the crunchy to it.
How much of this do I add?
I would add all of that to it.
Okay.
It's not that big an amount.
I probably should use a spoon.
Your hands are clean, didn't you just wash
Yeah,
them?
I just washed them.
Yep.
I followed the
Hands are
rules.
clean. She did indeed. I watched her. Okay? I can guarantee it. I made certain she behaved herself.
Okay.
Right, the thing that you need to do before you start mixing this up is add a quarter of a cupful of salt to your ice, please.
Okay, this cup. So is
That
this a
cup
third
there,
of a cup?
that's a third of a cup.
Okay.
It's just sitting there waiting for you.
Perfect. Like a full third?
Yeah, full third. And put it in.
Okay. Well, that might have been a little bit more.
That'll be fine.
So,
Yeah.
Granny Mac, why do we put the salt in?
Why do you, boys and girls, why do we put salt
Why?
in? What effect does salt have on ice? It helps it to melt. Isn't that right? It helps it to melt, and it helps to distribute then the coldness from it. Because what we're going to do is we're going to seal this bag here. So can you seal your bag?
Be very careful.
Yes. Can you move it, squeeze it about so that you get the colour throughout?
Yeah.
Once you have it sealed. See that
Oh,
colour?
yeah.
Look, isn't that beautiful?
I can feel all the little crunchies in there.
Yes. And now I want you to make a well in the middle of your ice.
Like a
We
like
call a
little,
well, a little hole. So that it's surrounded. So your ice cream or your cream is going to be surrounded. That's about
Okay.
it. She's not doing a bad job, girls and boys. She's good at following directions.
Okay, and then I put this in.
Put it in. Now seal up your big bag.
Do I want to get all the air out as much as
Yes.
I can? Okay.
And seal your big bag.
Okay. See how skinny it is with no air in it?
And now I want you to put it back in the bowl again.
Okay.
Do you know why?
No.
She didn't know why. I knew she didn't know why.
Are we gonna shake it?
We're going to shake it, but
Okay.
we're going to shake it in the bowl. Why do you think that would be?
So our hands don't get cold.
That's
I'm
right.
guessing.
Your hands get freezing. As well as that, what's going to happen with this ice?
Oh, it's gonna melt.
It's going to melt.
And it'll
and-
make a mess.
That's exactly right. So we do it inside a bowl for that reason.
Okay.
Okay, just before you do it, I'm
Oh, you-
going to finish off mine. I haven't mine done yet. And I'll tell you what I fancy. I fancy trying some caramel. So I'm going to put a little bit of this flavouring. Just a little tiny drop in. Wow. Oh. I think it can. Oh, that smells beautiful. Did you smell it?
No, I didn't. Oh, that does smell good.
Doesn't that smell good?
Yeah. I should have
And
put a drop of that in mine.
too late now. And as well as that, I'm going to take a clean spoon and I'm going to put a little drop of ivory in to give it just a little tiny bit of colour. Don't need to put much in, just a little tiny drop. I'm going to mix it up. This is going to be so good. And I'm extra greedy. I'm going to add some of these. How good is that going to be? Eh? Just going to close up my bag. And again, I'm just going to make the little well or the little hole. And I'm going to put this in. Oh, better mix it up just a little. See the colour? Isn't it lovely? That's ivory for you. I'd already put the salt in mine. So that's us. Do you know what we have to do next, Mrs. Gilson?
We are gonna shake.
We're going to shake it all about.
Perfect.
Okay, makes a bit of a noise, so we'll probably be back in a couple of minutes, but we'll start it rolling for you anyway. 7 minutes was enough, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's nice and firm.
Yeah, between 7 to 10 minutes, depending upon how hard you work it out. You use the gym, do you?
Yeah.
She'll not need it tonight.
I won't need to lift weights tonight. That's
She-
a good arm
She
workout.
will not indeed. We're going to put these into our bowls now. So we'll be back in a minute with our ice cream all ready for you. Not to taste, unfortunately, but for you to admire.
So look at all these amazing ice cream flavors. We have a strawberry. This one is a vanilla with Smarties on top. This is the butterscotch one that Granny Mac just made. This is another toffee one that's a little different color. We have a mint chocolate chip one. I don't know if you can see, there's chocolate chips and mint in there. And this is the one that I made, and I added marshmallows on top of mine because I like marshmallows in my ice cream.
They look good enough to eat. I just wish there was some sunshine out there as well. Okay, Mrs. Gilson?
This was so fun. Thanks for having me come and help make
This-
ice cream.
This is supper.
I
You've got to
think,
get
I think I'm
stuck
having
in.
a bowl of ice cream for supper tonight.
Which flavour are you going to have?
I'm going to have the one I made today.
Oh, I think I'm going to get another bowl and take a little bit of each one.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Boys and girls, it has been lovely working with you over the past few months, and I look forward to seeing you all back at school very soon. Goodbye till then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Enjoy your ice cream.